we had a request for a very basic AcroYoga class. So if you are lucky enough to be quarantined with someone who's willing to try something new, here's some very basic AcroYoga to get you started. So we're going to do the tiniest bit of warm-up. So Julia's going to be the flyer, and I'm going to be the base in this L-basing AcroYoga. And I'm going to start in just a very simple forward fold. Knees can be bent, arms can be in any position that's comfortable. If you have blocks and it's hard to get down, you can do that. And so while I'm in a forward fold, Julia's going to do a Shalabhasana, locust pose. So she's lifting from her inner thighs, she's rolling her shoulder blades onto her back, and she's thinking energetically belly button to the back of her spine. So she's going to hold that for a bit, and then once she's nice and warm, she'll come down. And then do some acro. So as the base, I make an L shape. This is what we're ultimately aiming for, ankles over hips. But if you have to get your knees bent, still try and keep your ankles over your hips, because if it's out here, it's going to be a lot of ab work, and if it's up here, it's a lot on your lower back. So we're going to start with a warm-up. Yep, go for it, Julia.
And I'm about a foot away from his bottom so that I can reach my weight over his weight, not too far away.
And so remember that shape, flyer, that you are in. You're going to take the same Shalabhasana shape and just start leaning in towards me. So just to start, a little bit of weight sharing to start to feel the flyer's weight. And then when you're ready, flyer's fingers always forward. So her fingers are forward, mine are out to the side. She's going to lean her hips forward into my hands and then come up into bird. So, a couple notes here about bird. I should have mentioned my feet, the very middle of my feet, go right on her hip bones. And my feet are nice and parallel so that she has a nice base. Her arms, when we come into it, stay as straight as possible. So here, just like I'm trying to get ankle over hip, we're trying to get shoulder over shoulder so that our arms can create a nice structure and I can support her upper back. A couple things that happen here to get into the pose are, the first mistake that we see a lot of times is folding forward. I have nothing to push onto if she folds forward. So you want to give a nice...
So you lean in with your chest and you imagine yourself being straight the whole time, and you trust that there's going to be a scooping action underneath you while his ankles are reaching towards his chest area, and then my head is reaching out almost further past his. So like, again, I was saying the weight is completely over and he can scoop.
So lean forward, scoop, and then once you're up here, if she's a little too far forward, I can think more toe, which is pushing up with my toes, and if she's too far back, I can think a little bit more dorsiflex in the foot. A couple fun things to do when you're up here. You can do push-up squats, so she's going to bend her arms, I'm going to squat my legs. You can swing from side to side.
My weight is always focused over his center.
And then, if you're feeling adventurous, you can go hands-free and do any of those things hands-free. Just make sure you stay safe and have fun. Oh yeah, and always give your base a nice little bit of love at the end of your session.